Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the...
Larry, from the home of the reigning NFC champs, there's a look at Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Straight ahead is a rematch of last year's NFC championship game between the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They come out here in the eye.
Blue 58. Blue 58.
His first carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I'm just going to say his name, Luke Kuechly. Now, the fans, when he's playing at home, boy, do they respond when he makes a play, don't they?
And why wouldn't they respond? You look at his career so far, most tackles of anybody since 2012, 591 coming into this year.
I'm going to do it anyway. Luke.
So that's the word from the referee. Neutral zone infraction, 5 yards.
And, of course, the defense is always pointing at the offense about how they drew them across. Flag goes against the defenders on that one.
On second down, Palmer over the middle here to Brown. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a third down. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets the tone for the offense.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun on third down, it's Palmer. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Second and 10, it's Palmer again. James has got it, complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it. Let's just go ahead and state the obvious. You're going to want a big game out of that guy. Big-time run to get things started. But even more importantly, coming in on the road, trying to silence the crowd, take them out of it a little bit, slow down the emotions of the game, and get yourselves under control and feel like, yeah, we're going to be okay on the road.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Now, that result is no surprise. This team is bringing back memories of what? The 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens. Those teams were so great against the run, they made you abandon any plans of doing that when you played against them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Now Ellington lost the football. It's out. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them pass it, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz.
And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on third down. They'll fake the give to Ellington. Now it's Palmer. Nowhere to escape. He goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Well, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. They'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Here's the option going right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll look to throw here. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. A nice pass breakup there by Patrick Peterson, who has the cornerback position figured out. And you can see it in his play. Obviously, 5 Pro Bowls tells us that he's a pretty darn good player, but even more so, the footwork, the physicality out on the corner, the ability to read patterns, and he makes plays on the football. And you know, if he gets his hands on it, he tends to take it the other way and maybe turn it into 6 points.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Palmer on 1st down. Pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. The 2015 All-Pro, Thomas Davis. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. He checks it down here to Ellington. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. 2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. And this is incomplete. The intended receiver, Andre Ellington. And now it's 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On 3rd down, Palmer. And James has it. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Right now, 18.
To throw is Palmer. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with Larry Ridley for highlights and analysis of our first half of play. Not too many highlights yet, at least in terms of scoring plays, that is.
Yeah, but hang in there. We might get something these last 2 minutes.
Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
That one was intended for John Brown, and it's 4th and 3. On 4th down, the Cards will call on Chandler Catanzaro to try and put up 3. This from 36 yards out. And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6, an unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
And tough starting field position here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got the 2nd-team All-Pro from a year ago, Greg Olsen. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. Another pistol look here. Looking to throw. And this is incomplete. An extra DB added here for the Cards on 3rd.
Blitzer play coverage.
Back to throw here. And this one brought in by a man who missed all of last year, Kelvin Benjamin. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. And how about this, a fake? It's caught, Jones. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Stewart is the lone setback. He'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll go with a ground attack here. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Holding offense.
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down, or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
And Dixon over the middle. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see in the postgame. We're ready to get to the third quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take a knee here. So per the new rules in 2016, this will be brought out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. One of the newer Cardinals picked up from New England, Chandler Jones. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down. Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. So they're challenging the spot. If you're a coach, you hesitate to throw the flag anytime it's a spot discernment.
You certainly do, because you feel like that's not one you're likely to win, and you may need that challenge flag for later in the game. Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Steps away to his left. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. And the offense in a great spot. It's first and goal from the 3. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Trying to punch it in, Stewart. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Stewart, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Panthers have taken the lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front, giving him at least a stalemate in order to find that space?
And the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. Here's Brandon Fields now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play? As a general rule, receivers love the comeback route because it puts them right in the sight lines of the guy throwing the ball. But in this case, the defender saw it and were able to knock it away.
Well, here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Fresh set of downs here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Stewart. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Red zone opportunity. This is Stewart. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Here's Stewart. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to arrive and in a bad mood.
And Gano's kick is right through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You were able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Holding offense.
Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. On first down, it's Palmer. Surveying the field. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Throwing is Palmer. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
On 3rd and 1, it's Palmer. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They come out here in the eye. Here's Ellington. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Here we go. 1-18.
Throwing now, Palmer on first down. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to throw. He checks it down here to Ellington. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Palmer on 4th down. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
Let's go!
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Now a play fake here on first down. And some room to roam now. And oh, he spins past him and into space. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And now a first down following that long gain. So a collective holding a breath here as the starter heads for the sideline. And all eyes now on the backup quarterback as he'll duck under center. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Newton to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. They got to get to the 23 here on third. Now it's Newton. Buying time to his left. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Holding offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And, Charles, you talk about a big kick under pressure in the fourth quarter. That wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was a long-distance kick.
Brandon, it shows you the faith that this coaching staff has in their kicker. You're right. If this goes wrong, you're going to give up the ball near midfield. But that was an absolute rainmaker, and it's going to give them a late lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. We get a look at the Carolina defense as they work their way into position. They've got a situation where a field goal ties it. How do you defend this? Because you obviously don't want to give up the touchdown. How aggressive do you get?
That's always the key, isn't it? Where is the line on aggressiveness to over-aggressiveness? And I think most coordinators are looking at it like run your regular defense, add some pressure packages, because really the 35-yard line is the one you really want to defend. At that point, you're thinking you're probably giving up 3. Anything outside of that, you feel like you've got a chance to hold them.
So they'll be in search of the proper amount of pressure. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now he stops it with a spike at 8 seconds. And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense. He's back to throw. Finding time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kurt Coleman. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the